Marion Evans didn't take long to stamp his mark all over the historic trophy field through the first day of the Silver Fern Rally. He and Leston Williams were 10 seconds clear of Englishman Matthew Robinson, and the third escort and fastest Kiwi Jeff Judd was just 3 seconds behind. But next stage, Marion Evans was stamping his mark all over the scenery, sliding down the leaderboard to 9th.
Just clipped the post on the inside. So slippery and wet because it's raining obviously, and I was turning into the corners a bit quicker than what I should, a bit sooner, just so I can allow for a bit of slippiness. But yeah, on one I just turned in a bit too early and just clipped just a wooden stick. Nothing major, just flipped this round, and obviously you can see a little bit of, we'll sort that out, no problem.
That left Robinson with the historic lead over Judd, but the Cantabrian was having clutch issues which only got worse and cost him more than a minute in SS4.
A bit of pain, but one of those things.
Oh, so. You got a good team?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. So Robinson caught past us in that stage, but I knew he would. I told him, you know, what our problem was, and I said I may not be able to play this straight away because I need to be able to keep momentum up.
Yep.
So he was good. Pushed the pass early, and yeah.
Oh. Shane Merlin's opening account for the rally left him feeling in need of exercise.
How's that opening stage?
That was good. Yeah, just showed up that I should have been at the gym all year.
UK's Simon Tyso's times reflected the fact he hadn't been on gravel since the last Silver Fern, over 2 minutes slower than the leaders, and he spent the day looking for his old form. The battle and challenge seesawed all day, 2 rounds to Brent Taylor early on, but Brian Stokes snatched the next and the lead by lunch. Regular frontrunner in challenge, Dave Strong, struggled from the start, bleeding time to the other category competitors.
Not fast enough. Another 2 years older maybe. I don't know. The pace that I set wasn't good enough. Simple as that. Charlie
Evans upset the challenge apple cart after lunch, snatching a win through SS6 with some spirited driving in the RX-7. But with Taylor back on top in the final stage, he pulled the lead from Stokes by 2.8 seconds for the day.
I sometimes look in the mirror and see if he's there or not, and I noticed that this morning he was there all the time, which you know, you can sort of let that get in your head, or you can just ignore it, and I just chose to ignore it. And probably our strategy today is we've got a whole bunch of tyres that have been sitting in a container at the farm for a long time, and we were determined to see if they'd work. And you know, we did this afternoon on a couple of right-handed, very hard Dunlops, about them and 10 years old, that I'd bought cheap, you know, so, and we wore them right to nothing. So, you know, I was pretty happy, to be honest. The car felt fantastic to drive. The
damage to Marion Evans' car only spurred the Welshman on. His afternoon speed secured top 4 places in all 3 stages. Jeff Judd bounced back as well, but then he too bounced off a rock, bent the steering and a rim, but it hardly slowed his progress. Despite Shane Merlin's concerns about fitness, he remained inside the top 4 all day to finish second outright.
It's been really great, actually, to be honest. It's something that's just, we started out not having driven for a couple of years, and we got into a bit of a rhythm, and it's turned out to be the right sort of speed, so it's all come together well.
At the end of day 1, it's Matthew Robinson who's clearly in charge of the historic trophy class. But like his co-driver Sam Collis reminded him today as he held the car flat over a blind crest, there's 7 more days to go.